Alright, so today's experiment is called hydrostatic sorting. Hydro for water, and then sorting is what's going to happen to all these little particles that we're going to throw in there. It's sand, it's dirt, it's clay, it's probably tiny seashells. We're going to take a bunch of this junk, we're going to put it in the water, swirl it up so the water's moving, and we're going to see if it sorts. And then I'll show you what happens. It's all for the goodness of science. First you got to make sure that your particles are good and mixed. Make sure you get a little bit of everything in there. Oh, that smells bad. Ugh, it smells like crawl space. So seriously, step one, you're just dumping junk into water. Don't do this inside. You will ruin the carpet. That's why there's the garage of science. Alright, all I did was dump it in the water thus far, so most of the water is still murky. You can see it's already starting to sort itself out into layers. There's a couple of stripes here, there's a dark band here, a light band, a dark band, a light band, and all I did was just dump it in. And this one too, you can kind of see there's different collections of layers forming, just from dumping stuff into water. What happens when we mix it up? Let's find out. Alright, for the goodness of science and for safety, before I mix this up, I'm going to take some saran wrap here. I'm going to take some plastic wrap, some clear plastic wrap, because I have no brand preference. And I'm going to cover these guys so that I don't get water and dirt all over the place. You know what? I'm going to cheat. I'm going to make use of a tool. I'm going to utilize a scientific tool. The stick, long, the scientist's best instrument. You gotta use a lot of saran wrap, or it doesn't work. Jeez, I hope this works. Alright. Water is moving. All the sediment is floating. Whew! Alright, I'm going to do that with the others, and we'll see what happens. Alright, it's been a couple hours since I started this, but as you can see, they're all sorting out into these interesting different layers based on density. This one here, I was swirling the water continuously for a good 5 or 10 minutes as it was settling out, and it formed these little waves on the side, but then the layers just followed those right along, so as the water was moving, even though it wasn't a flat surface, it was still following parallel to each other, which I thought was pretty cool. Alright, so there's a fun experiment you can do at home. You just get yourself some dirt, some water, stir it up, and see what happens. This is the Religion Science Party signing off. Back to you in the studio.